Welcome back to the channel, everyone. P Street Garage here. Today I'm on my 2016 Toyota Tacoma, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to replace, or attempt to replace, my rear tail light. And you can see it's cracked. Well, that's because I backed into a tree last winter and I cracked the lens. I had re-glued it. It wasn't ideal, but it was fine. The reason why I'm replacing it is because I took my vehicle to the rust proofers, and the person doing the rust proofing, obviously when you do the rust proofing here in Canada, they pull the tail lights out so they can spray inside the wall of the bed. They do that on most pickup trucks. And the person doing it, it was a young girl, and I thought, oh, you know, she obviously knows what she's doing, but I can bet I know what happened. She probably used an impact or an electric power gun to let go of the fasteners in here and to put them back in. And to make a long story short, I was driving down the highway. I pulled over to get some gas and I got out of the truck, and this tail light was literally hanging down. Now, I thought this one was fine. I knew I had an issue with this one, and you can tell by the way this moves that the clips that are in here, there's clips into the plastic housing, are completely stripped. I've got this one jerry-rigged so that it holds. This one here, nothing left to it, so I've got it held on with some red tuck tape. And this one was cracked anyway, so I ordered a lens. It's an Amazon special. I have no idea what I'm getting here, but I ordered only one. I do want to replace both, but I ordered just the one because it was very cheap, like $78, so God knows what we're getting. If it's no good, I'll have to return it and get one from Toyota. But let's open this up and let's take a peek at what I got. So here it is right out of the box, and don't mind the mowing in the background there. The old lady's actually mowing the lawn, which is very helpful. So here's my lens, and I don't see, so far I don't see Toyota, I don't see anything, but it looks identical. It looks identical. If it's a knockoff, which it could very well be, it's a nice one. So yeah, let's try to put this in. We'll undo these fasteners and I'll show you what happened. And the issue is with these, I would be willing to bet that they use some kind of a little power impact driver to tighten these up, and then they squeezed the guts out of these and completely broke the plastic. I found the plastic broke in these ones. You'll see in a minute. That one there I jury-rigged. There's an accumulation of tape and other things. Anyway, this lens is perfect and it's holding, but like I said, it's not really in right. And that happened after I brought the truck in, so 100% their fault. This one here was cracked anyway, so we'll try this one. And again, if it's good, I'll get a second one. Let's remove that. So there's that tuck tape. Wonderful stuff, the tuck tape. And it's red, so it kind of worked. But you can see that even with the fasteners in, again, I pulled into a gas station and that's what my truck looked like after paying $160 for rust proofing. So what can you do? See these tabs? Broken right off. Broken right off. Okay, and there they are. They're still in place. It's just that when you over tighten it, the plastic cracks. Let's get these out. Let's unplug these sockets, and we'll do another comparison. Looking pretty close though. So there's my two screws, and this was the upper one. Okay, that was here at one time, like this. And obviously, you squeeze that too hard, you just shatter that plastic. The bottom one was completely missing, so I didn't pick up on that at the time of the rust proofing. I only noticed after. But they do, here in Canada, it's very common. They'll pull the taillight out so they can inject their wands in there so they can get the rust proofing inside the wheel arches in there to prevent that rusting from the inside. But unfortunately, this happened to me. So anyway, no big deal. I got a new tail light. I'm not going to make a big story out of it. I'm just going to replace my light. But the next time I go, I'm going to be sure to tell them what happened. Let's swap out these sockets and let's pop this into place. You see, I had put tape on my pegs to make them a little bit fatter, just to help the light stay in place. Okay, well, I got my first discrepancy. The socket for the backup light is different. There's one little tab that's not on the old one, that's on the new one, so not sure. I think I'll just use the old socket. This, of course, is an LED tail light, not factory. Not a huge fan of these, but anyway, they're working, so I'll put them back in. Okay, wait. This is slightly different again. Wow. Yeah, slightly different. Huh. All right, let's try again. No, that one will not go in. There's a slight difference in the tab sizes. Yep. Okay. I think we'll have to use the new socket. Oh my. See, there's some differences there. Particularly this bottom tab here. Okay. Okay, so the new socket was quite a bit different just for the tail light. I put the old socket in and I had to struggle with it a bit, but I did get it to push in. It's a little tight, but that's good. So that's the only slight discrepancy so far. So obviously, again, not a Toyota part, but can you even see this? There we go. Just gonna try to slide this in now, see how it fits. Well, it certainly fits and it certainly looks good. So I put my fasteners back in and I'm going to use hand force. Be very delicate. And that just has to be just snugged up. I mean, geez. I guarantee that's what happened. So that's it, guys. The tail light's in. It looks good. A couple of small minor changes or imperfections, I guess. But you can certainly make it work. I'm not going to make a big deal out of this. They messed up my tail light, but I'll just make this a Toyota Tacoma, how to change a tail light, and Amazon special, $78. And I'd give it about a 9 out of 10, only because this little socket here was different. But just a quick one, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully this can help someone.